Hi guys, it's Leah. I gotta say something that's really funny. Why is it that I was making this video before this and I never did press record? So it's like I'm talking to myself, but it was so tight. Anyway, I'm making this video um for everybody who has been through something. I love helping people. I love supporting people. Um, for those who know that I love supporting people. So I do want to shout out everybody in St. Louis that is doing something big. You already know I'm your number one fan, and I'm there to shout you out. I'm sharing everything you do. I love you guys so much, so much for real. And if you need me, I'm here. Whatever. I'm from St. Louis. Show me say whoop whoop. Leah Johnson is my name. Um, I've been branded. So my nickname is Truth because I love to speak the truth and I don't care what nobody thinks about me. Right now, I don't care how this video looks, who's behind me, what they're doing. I don't care. As long as you can see me and hear what I'm saying, that's all that matters. But I just want to say that like I said, I'm making this video for everybody that's went through something. But let me get started because I don't want to keep you guys too long. Um, my life began at a young age, and as a little girl, I never really knew what love was. Um, I'm 22 now. I'm just now finding out what love is only through my baby girl, Seiko. I love her. She is my light. She is my everything. My everything. When I was pregnant with her, I didn't know how to take it. I wasn't ready for a child. I didn't want to bring her into this crazy world. I didn't know how to love. I didn't know if I could be a mother, only because of what I went through. But I'm sorry, I kind of get emotional. But I love her because she has brought me through so much. I've got out of so many bad situations that I was in when, when she was in my belly. But at a young age, um, around 7, I was raped, and it was by my little sister's brother. I'm not gonna say his name or anything. He's in the Navy now. Now that I'm 22 years old, I've tried to talk about it. I've called around to the Navy and try to get some type of help or justice or anything because his cousin came to me and she was saying how he was writing sexual text messages in her inbox, and I was like, you guys are family. How could you guys do that? I mean, how could he do that or whatever? So they just kept telling me they couldn't help me and all this other stuff. So I left it to God and I said, God, if it's supposed to be meant to be where he needs to get, somebody catches him or whatever, you handle it because I will straight, just run eight ish. So, but yeah, I was right at a young age. I remember everything, how it started off as just simple touching, molesting, and things of that sort, and then it went from me getting hit in the face and choked and saying that if I ever told, he would kill my mom. And me at a young age, I was already timid. I was little. I was skinny. I didn't know what to do. I thought he was really gonna kill my mom, so I let it go on for so many years that he was raping me. Every day I would come home from school, he would rape me. You know, um, it was horrible. And but nobody ever knew because when I went to school, I was just so happy. I was just this happy person. Um, but those are things that I never forget. But it made me stronger because at the end of the day, it was like I went through that, and I can help somebody else. I can move forward. Even though that after it happened, it did kind of change my life dramatically as far as when like I said, I didn't have any love. My mom was here all the time. I love my mother. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. She's went through so much. And I love her because she's so strong. But she didn't know how to physically love us because she didn't know. It was like a generational curse. So, my father, he was in and out the picture. He still is. He's not really there functioning in the head, right. I love my dad and I'll fight for him. Anybody has anything to say about my father, I will fight for him. Even though he hasn't been there, I do remember times when I was little, but he really wasn't there. So when I got out here in this real world, I was out here. And I don't care what none of you have to say or what none of you think. I was out here. I learned everything the hard way. When a dude told me he loved me or I was sexy, I was beautiful, I opened my legs because I thought it was love. I have been with grown men that I wasn't even supposed to be dating because I was at a young age, but that was my comfort because I didn't have my father. I didn't have that love. I felt that love through those men that didn't love me, that just wanted sex, that left me with a wet ass. I caught my first STD as a young child, and my mother took me to the doctor. You know how embarrassing that was? Chlamydia at a young age, only because I was a lost child out here who didn't know. And I was falling for all this crap these dudes was talking about and how they love me and want to do this and do that. They didn't care. But I was so glad I went through everything because now I know. Now that I can teach my daughter, now that I can teach another little girl that's going through something like that, I can help. It was hard. It was so hard. Like, man, I remember losing my virginity at 12 years old to a guy I didn't even know off the chat line. We had sex in an abandoned library. This was around the age of 12, and I was hanging out with my big sister. And man, just thinking about it, just like, wow, I went through this, but now I'm strong. Now I can help somebody else. And I don't care what anybody thinks. I've been through this. I can talk about it. I can say the truth, you know, and I have people that love me now. I have my daughter. That's all that matters to me. I have God. When you have the love of God over you, when you can call out to Jesus and he can come through for you, that is all I need. That is all I need. I hated men. I hated men, period. And I used them for sex just to fill that void of hurt that I was going through. It was just, it was so, I get emotional, but it was so much hurt that I was going through and things that I still deal with to this day. But like I said, when you keep God on your side, he is the only person that can help you. The only person. The only person. But I'm going to leave you guys with that. I have so much more to say. Thank you guys for even looking at this video, and thank you for sharing it, and tell others. Tell, little girls that are going through things. Tell them to watch this video. They're going to make it. You're going to make it. And if you need me, I'm here. Write how you feel. Write how you feel on those comments, and I got you. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm crying, whatever. These are tears of joy. Seriously. But guys, subscribe this page and keep the movement going. I still want to help. Like I said, I got so much more to tell y'all. I've been through so much. People look at me and be like, oh, you're so beautiful, this and that. But I want you guys to know my story. I want you to know my story. So thank you guys so much. And, like I said, subscribe this, share this, show people. Show them. Thank you guys. Don't be laughing at me for my friends. I love y'all.